Love you guys. Good night. Come on. Does not like overhead. A little too much pain for today.
Can I sit here next to you and talk? You say, hey guys. Yeah. Hi guys. You say, hey guys. All right, I'll do the talking. You know, he's really good. He's really good at hey guys and talking like YouTube videos. So I'm gonna walk through my training as best I can. It's been a long several days, so I go back last week. You know, I'm going back 7 to 10 days ago. I mean, a couple weeks ago, it's been feeling kind of rough, run down, pushing through training. I think we all know it's not a wise idea. And I know it's not a wise idea for me to do it all. But I have done it, and I've survived so far. But, you know, going back all last week, I got my bench press day in, although it was just doing some bench press, laying some foundation work for what I did today anyway. Atlas stones ended up going really, really well. And I got, I don't want to say extremely sore, but extremely run down for those 2 days back to back. Seems like I did something crazy on Tuesday, just general and live type thing. Wednesday was kind of a crash and burn squat, and deadlift day. My first squat went crazy. Second squat was pretty solid. It was good mornings actually. And then I finished off with a PR deadlift. And wasn't, you know, not terribly muscular sore, but it's almost like my joints everywhere hurt. Elbows, neck, of course my back is hurting. But I think the majority of everything, the pain that I'm having right now is in my hips, hip flexor, the hip socket itself, IT band somewhere. It's a very similar feeling to when I was on heavy doses of chemotherapy, and all I knew was that I hurt. I couldn't exactly tell you where I hurt. I just knew that I hurt everywhere. But all the muscles around the side of my glutes, all the way around my pelvis, are just oddly, inconveniently sore, inconveniently there. And it's causing everything to hurt. So I rested Thursday and Friday. My wife competed here yesterday in an international women's Grand Prix. And that was, you know, she's been training pretty hard for that for the last 4 to 6 weeks. No, you don't think she has? But, you know, it was a lot of stress because, you know, she works a high stress job. She doesn't always get to train. And then, you know, it kind of came down to the last minute. And then she didn't get to train really all last week. I think she trained on Sunday, went through the motions on Monday. And then we just kept saying, okay, you're going to feel better tomorrow. We'll train tomorrow. You're going to feel better tomorrow. We're going to train tomorrow. We're not going to get hurt by pushing it tonight. And her training sessions will be like 11:30 at night. Thursday night, and you know, through the whole week, hasn't got a chance to train. Didn't get to train. Friday, we're looking at 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night. You know, 12 to 16 hours before the competition, she lifts, and everything looks and feels perfect. So I spent Friday night setting up our area down here and calculating plates and weighing things to make sure everything was within competition grade scale. So basically you made your lifts, and then it had to be time stamped, and then I had to send everything, all the attempts in on the official forms last night, and the videos out one by one, time stamped from the point you get on the scale to your last clean and jerk attempt, which was a miss, but it has to be on video. So I had to get all that sent out last night, and then I ended up working really, really late. And the thoughts in my head about World's Strongest Man Masters. They only have 10 spots open this year compared to the normal 20 plus 10. You know, honestly, the chances of getting one of those spots is slim to none. Really, really slim. But, you know, I need to try. I need to try. It's a goal, and I need to, you know, it's the goal. It's the biggest goal that a 40-plus-year-old man involved in the sport of strongman can seek. So I'm gonna try. And last night I thought, well, I haven't pressed a log in months. I'm gonna get it out, and it was extremely painful. You know, my shoulders were tight and didn't want to press, but my back and pelvis were ridiculous. You want a juice, buddy? See this? What I got? You like my shirt? It's a pretty awesome shirt. You know what? If you really like this shirt, hey, if you like this shirt, I'll contact my buddy Lynn and see if he has one in your size. Because these little dots may just be extra cool to you, okay? You want me to contact Lynn and ask him if he has one of these in your size? I would bet everything that if he doesn't have one, he can make one. Yeah, juice, okay. Hey buddy, juice is right there. Right there. Other side. Let me get a juice. Here you go, bud. Hey. Got a juice. I really hope I'm in the camera. So anyway, you know, that had me a little upset last night. Woke up today, ate, and it got to the point to where I was on the couch I was dozing off, falling asleep. And I thought I was gonna get sick. So got up, got sick, felt better. And you know, I've got an outline plan for the training program that I wanted today. And I think it's fairly exciting, so I just began one set after the next. But I began with inclines. Inclines was second last week, inclines was speed work last week, so I began with inclines this week, had a rough idea what my percents were. So it was a very rough, should have been 70%, I think I only used 60 or 65. For 7 sets of 3, with the option to go a couple of heavier singles at the end of that. So it's just playing with that. It's the beginning of the training cycle. I need the volume. I need the explosive, heavier work. And I need to be smart. So that fulfilled that. And then I went back here to log. Log was supposed to be somewhat dynamic effort with very, very lightweight, short rest periods. And just the pain is way too much. Picking up the log, cleaning the log. Once I have the log on my chest, it's like my legs are disconnected and don't want to press. So dipping down to use any kind of legs, it just doesn't happen. I basically don't have control of my legs from the waist down. They're just locked and they don't bend, they don't move. So I don't know. I have some thoughts, but I want to put them together before I say them because I don't want to sound like an idiot. So third exercise of the day was bench press, 5 sets of 5 with 60%. And I guessed my 1 rep max at being 140 kilograms, 308 pounds. I know that's light, but I wanted the 5 sets of 5 with a closer grip, short rest periods. So we knocked those out, and instead of taking heavier singles, I put my shirt on, and I did the 308, 140 kilograms, and then 170. So that's 375 as well. And that was easy, but it's the third exercise. Next week, that moves up to the dynamic effort portion of the program. So I will put bands, some kind of bands on next week and do some kind of speed work raw and shirted. Finished off with some abs, a little bit of control stuff. I got some of the stuff on video, some of the stuff I did not get on video. And then I did 10 rounds of the rower back here, just 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, slowly improving my cardio. I know that if I go out and push the cardio right off the bat, it's going to have a really negative impact immediately on my recovery, and I don't need that. I need to drop about 10 pounds to be a little more athletic, moving, feeling, relieve a little bit of the pressure on my back, and to have just, you know, a little bit better cardio and conditioning. If you've seen the events of the qualifying events for Masters of World's Strongest Man, which either way you look at it, it's still basically max training for me. You know, event 1 is a 3 rep max log, and I'm gonna, you know, whatever my 1 rep max is what everybody else is gonna be getting like 8 reps with. So it's I don't know. You know, I need to get somewhere around 110 kilograms, 242 pounds for a triple, for me not to feel terrible about myself. And that'll still be last place. The deadlift, it's a 5 rep max in 30 seconds. You can wear a suit, you can wear straps, you can touch and go, but it's 5 reps, 30 seconds. I don't think it's gonna be a problem for me to do something that I'm okay with. Looking at 5 reps, I mean, I'm still, right now I think I'm probably sitting somewhere around 500 pounds. I don't need straps, but I can wear a pair of weightlifting straps if I needed some. I really like to get some of those hooker straps from Spud Inc. Oh, I got a message, Spud. That can be quick, just to grab around and go. And then the killer, for I don't care who you are, is a 120 kilogram, 265 pound sandbag. You pick it up, carry it down, I know it's 6 meters. So we're looking at like 20 feet-ish. I know it's 6 meters, 6.1 meters. Set it down, pick it up, and bring it back. And you repeat that gosh awful process for 90 seconds. And whoever gets the most down and back is the winner. So I don't, you know, I'm not great with sandbags. I'm not great with cardio, and my back and hamstrings kill me. So those are all the downsides. The upside is I've got a notebook over there with a ton of notes in it, and I'm starting out at week 1, and I'm working my way down where I need to be right now or where I am right now versus where I need to be come qualification time. And then after that, you know, that's the sucky part, is I'm having to work my butt off to peak to qualify. And then what do I do for the actual contest? If I peak September 1st, that gives me, you know, 9 weeks to peak, to re-peak, you know, again for the contest. And that's not ideal. So, and how many times can a 44-year-old peak within a year safely? Not many. If you're 44, you know that you cannot peak that many times. So I am a guy that loves building a training max. I love building an average. I love building what I can do on a consistent basis. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm old enough to know better. Sometimes I'm not too young to care, but I've got to think long term. So I don't think this is my year. I think my year is still down the road. But you know, who knows? The events for me at the contest. I mean, obviously the log is no reason for me to even go out there for the log. But the other events, there's 3 more events and the qualifiers that are solid events for me. So I feel pretty confident I can beat a couple of people. But anyway, this is my day. Got to get this punk in the bath and the bed. Lots of food, lots of work, and then Atlas Stones tomorrow, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you tomorrow.